Now, Larry, Darce, and Earl, Larry, Darce, and Frank didn't go to 21. They went to 64, and then they went straight to Manny. They were at that time we were living in Barrington, so they went to Manny. So Earl, I remember Earl being in eighth grade. He had a pink ass pimp suit at graduation, a pink with a big ass butterfly collar, bell bottoms. I mean, it was this shit was back in the 70s where that nigga be skipping down, you turn up the night, and had a hat, and he had that bitch pulled to the side, a pink hat. That's what he graduated eighth grade
Hmm. Hmm. What would you teach? What would you start out teaching?
Meditation. Meditation is the key. The what, where, where's, why's, how's. You have to understand it. It's just it can't be something that you just well, like people go, oh, I can't meditate. Okay, then you need to understand what meditation is, how it works. And that if even with me knowing what I know right now, my meditation game is not strong.
Right.
And when I say I meditate, I'm all over the fucking place.
Right.
Okay? I can't even get to the fucking crown chakra. I'm gone somewhere. I'm free. I have to keep bringing it back. But the more you bring it back, the more you do it, the more you bring it back, the easier it is. That's how it is.
Right.
You're gonna be all over the place, man. It's a practice. You have to practice you have to learn it. It's like, you have to learn it. Why am I meditating? How do I meditate? When do I meditate? Yeah. So you gotta get out there and do your own research though. That's just it,
Right.
I can't stress that enough because most of my research I learned on my own. Now I've had people that taught me some things, but I always went back and looked because everybody not perfect. Everybody got to learn.
Right.
Everybody got to learn. So you can't. I don't want to judge you because you don't know what I know. You don't know what I know because you haven't done what I did, or. So I'm not judging you on it. There's no way you could have known. Maybe it's for me to tell you. I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay, actually, Jay doesn't want to have weed in the house anymore, so I won't be judging you.
No.
Scope around. You know, wonder why they haven't turned it around and took a picture of the Earth. It's far enough away to get it in.
What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe they have. I just haven't seen it, but I don't know. I think it'll be pretty freaking popular. That's all I'm saying. People like to know where we live. They got all that junk around in the probably got all that junk hanging around, look like a goddamn ghetto. I know there's thousands and thousands of little items up there. They track them. Because they're very dangerous. What? What, Lucy?
My dog, my dog, my dog.
You know, you learn that once you meditate for about 30 days, yeah, man, it really don't even take you that long, I don't think. But about 30 days, you should have a good habit. Especially if you do it every day. You do it twice a day, man, you'll feel godlike. Everything will be work out in your favor. Everything. Everything starts to work out in your favor. And if something does happen, guess what? It ain't that big of a deal to you. It's not. It's not that big of a deal. But when you don't meditate, you become petty. Like everybody else that don't meditate. You become petty. Little things start to bother you. Internet lights and all this and things like that. You become petty. When you get your meditation game on, all that shit goes away. All that pettiness goes away. And this is a genuine, this ain't something that you can fake. You have to become this person. You can't fake it. You can't fake it. You can't be half in and you got to be in. You got to be in all the way. What do they say? You can't be hot. You have to be hot or cold. Shit or get off the pot. Make up your mind. But you can't sit here. Can't sit here. In the middle is nothing but confusion. That's why.
Right.
So you have to make a decision. When you don't make a decision, then everything between you and that decision and wherever it's supposed to be is chaos.
Right.
Because you haven't made a decision. The first thing you have to do is decide what you want to do. When you learn about meditation and how that works, then you apply there's other things that you can apply in and bring it all home.
Right.
You bring it all home. You learn that, I got to be all in because I can't. I mean, if I'm not all in, then I'm creating an interference pattern, and an interference pattern gets you nothing. You need a coherent pattern to get out in the universe. When you're not sure, then you're sending interference patterns, so nothing's coming back because you don't know what you want, and neither does the universe, or your God, or your deity, or whoever you want to pray to. They can't. You can't get blessings when you're being a shitty person. First of all, you're mad. You're not doing right. You're not doing right. You're behaving badly, and then you want to be blessed. It doesn't. The system don't work like that. I mean, it doesn't. Don't get me wrong. I think there are mistakes in there where you'll have blessings because your mind was different. You were thinking differently, but overall, because you're reckless, you're gonna be reckless, and it's gonna be reckless. That's how your life is gonna be, reckless.
Yeah.
You organize your mind, you organize your life. There it is.
There it is.
You organize your mind, you organize your life. How do you do that? Meditate. You gotta learn about visualization. There's a whole lot there. The reason why meditation is so important is because of the world that we live in is not what you think it is. It's not solid. It's made of atoms. Atoms is just little bits of energy. So even the way we see, we don't see color. We see a red at like a 400 or 400 nanometer, and when we see that vibration, we automatically pick it up as red. Our brains interpret it as red. There's no red. There's no colors. There are no colors. We make that up. Because obviously, you got people that are colorblind that don't see these colors.
Right.
Their information where it gets that 380 is missing. There's a problem there, genetic or something.
I know a young man that was colorblind, and he was a really good artist. Like he put colors together well. He did activities. He was a young man, like he was probably Caleb's age. He did activities. He would paint with them, and he told us he was colorblind. I was like, get the heck out of here, and I was like, how do you know? And he explained it like just kind of different shades or whatever. It was like, it's not black and white, but you see different, so.
There's something called synesthesia. And there are people with synesthesia, and that's something that for example, you smell colors. Like you can see a color and a certain smell that come in your mouth,
right?
Or you have an extra chromosome in your eye or something that makes you see a different color, kind of like birds. Certain birds can see different colors. I wonder what that looks like. Yeah. Yeah, and some people can like they can, instead of when they see a color, they hear a sound or they hear a smell. But see what they don't know is that all of that information is locked up in our DNA. We don't know it's there. It's been suppressed. Powers that be ain't gonna tell you it's there.
Right.
They're gonna keep you in this low vibration, this low state, as long as they can. Because their survival depends on it. Once we wake up, we're not gonna be wanting to take care of other people because money's not gonna be an issue. It's not an issue. They're making it an issue. They're making bills. How you gonna take all the power for yourself and then sell it to us? And then get rich on it.
Yeah.
You got people that can't pay their bills, and then you got, people with $200 billion. What is $200 billion? I don't know. I don't know. Something wrong. The system is wrong. The system's broke. The system's been broke,
It has been broken.
We can give all this money to all these other countries, but we can't even take care of the motherfuckers. Right here. You're gonna send a motherfucker a lousy $1,200 check. When the big dogs in the shit got billions and billions of dollars,
Yeah.
You see that? You see that skit with Dave Chappelle where everybody got reparations. He said FUBU stock went up 200%.
So like,
back then, FUBU was in.
I recall.
Caleb.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, they were so cute when they were little.
Yeah. I had pictures on that old phone. I wish I could get it fired up of Sean when he was. Remember we went to I think it was Menards.
Yeah, he was nodding off.
Yeah. I had the whole video of him sitting in the
Oh
car.
my gosh.
17 years old. Junior high.
Yeah. Time does. That's why I say, like, when I've been this baby kick, I don't want more babies. I miss my babies. I miss our babies. I don't want more babies. I wish that I knew then what I know now. I really do. And so that's why I try to empower people, because, like, even if you have grandchildren, like, don't you want, like, this generation to do better? Like, this is
You're doomed.
Shit show.
I'm joking. But I don't know, man. It's oh man, it's when you look around and you see the things that are going on, you see Israel slaughtering the Palestinians. There's no reason for this real war in Russia. There's no reason for that Russian Ukraine war. We wouldn't let nobody live next to us join a group that's against us. We wouldn't do that. United States, when Russia tried to move into Cuba, what happened? We was ready to go to war over that shit. We did. We did blockades. People were buying bunkers and shit. People were buying bread, put it in the hole, everything. They thought we were going to war over that. But you don't expect him to go over war over that, And I don't know Putin. I don't know To me, that's logical. Well, they can hold it up for 10 years. 10 years don't mean nothing. 10 years is a drop in the bucket, for a country,
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's something I think we have a lot of opinion about things, and we don't know things about things. There's a lot of people in history that look like enemies to the United States. But what they say? What they say? Only the victors.
The victors
write history. Doesn't mean that you.
When you go look, that's all you have to do. Just go
deserve to be in that position. You know what I'm saying? Like
I always say, don't believe what the United States government tells you when it comes to these foreign leaders. Figure it out on your own, because they're going to tell you, they're going to give you their narrative. Their narrative. They talked about Gaddafi, but Libya provided school for anybody that wanted to go to college could go for free. Even if you didn't have to go to, you didn't even have to go there. If you wanted to go someplace else, they paid for that too. If you wanted a job, you had a job.
Right.
But they made him out over here to be a terrible dictator, and same thing for Saddam Hussein. But what happened when we slaughtered him? Iraq's still in a shit show. It's still in a shit show. We're real, man. Boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Our country's just seeing something. I don't know. They're different. They're a different something. It seems like other countries want to get together and they want to do good, and it's like we just want to. I don't know. I don't know what we want to do. Yeah. I don't know what we want to do. And that's the bad thing. The politicians. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're all bought and paid for. They're all bought and paid for. Yeah.
Okay, so now we have to find something to eat. You can't keep eating those chips. So we gotta find something to eat. Okay.
Well, I'll go to the store for some cookies, some ice cream for later. But what was I thinking of? What kind of worms? There's only one kind of worms, isn't it? That can only have.
No.